The judge actually laughed when he saw Michael Jordan walk into the courtroom, alone. No lawyers. No legal team. Just the GOAT, standing confidently in front of the bench. The judge smirked and said, "Mr. Jordan, this isn't a basketball court." But what happened next? Nobody saw it coming. In the next hour, Michael Jordan flipped the entire courtroom on its head. He quoted case law, exposed a billion-dollar brand, and dropped a piece of evidence that made the entire room gasp, including the judge himself. This wasn't just a legal win, it was a legendary moment. Wanna know how it all went down? Tap into Behind the Billions to watch the full story. Subscribe now so you never miss the moments where power, money, and legacy collide. You're kidding, right? The judge chuckled, shaking his head. Michael Jordan, arguing his own case? Everyone in the courtroom turned their heads in disbelief. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, stood calmly at the defendant's table. No lawyers. No entourage. Just him. The judge leaned forward, amused. "Mr. Jordan, this is a court of law, not a basketball court." Jordan smiled coolly. "I understand, Your Honor. I'm ready." What came next would shock the entire courtroom, and leave the judge speechless. Why Michael Jordan was in court. Just weeks earlier, Michael Jordan had filed a lawsuit against a luxury brand that used his name and image without permission to launch an international ad campaign. The company's defense? Michael Jordan is a public figure. His name is everywhere. We thought it was fair use. But Jordan disagreed. He wasn't fighting for money. He was fighting for something more important. Respect. "If people can use my name without asking, what stops them from using yours?" The brand hired a team of elite lawyers. Jordan? He shocked everyone when he chose to represent himself. "No one knows me better than I do," he said in a press conference. "I've spent my life studying competition. This is just another court. Just a different kind." The judge's doubt turns into silence. When the trial began, the courtroom was packed. Celebrities, reporters, even former teammates came to see what many thought was a joke. And the judge? He couldn't hide his doubt. "Mr. Jordan," he said during the opening, "this isn't a basketball game. You're in a legal arena now. I suggest you reconsider." Jordan responded with a stare as sharp as his fadeaway jumper. Then, he opened his case with a calm, commanding voice. He walked the court through decades of trademark law, quoting past legal precedents, even citing Lanham Act violations from memory. Every word he spoke sounded like a game plan being executed to perfection. The judge sat back. The smirk disappeared. The room went quiet. The genius move that changed everything. The defense team threw everything they had at Jordan. Big words. Legal jargon. They tried to twist the argument. But Jordan had done his homework. He pulled out a series of ads showing how the brand deliberately used his signature silhouette, the same iconic Jumpman logo, but altered just enough to look different. Then came the moment that changed the trial. He played a video of the company's CEO in an interview from months earlier. The CEO was caught saying, "If we put Michael Jordan's name near anything, it sells. We didn't even have to ask him. Who's gonna stop us?" The courtroom gasped. Jordan turned to the jury. "You asked who's going to stop them? I am." That single sentence hit harder than any slam dunk he'd ever made. The verdict and the judge's final words. After days of testimony, the jury didn't need long to decide. The verdict? Unanimous. In favor of Michael Jordan. He was awarded millions in damages, but more importantly, he set a precedent for other celebrities, and everyday people, who face exploitation. As the courtroom emptied, the same judge who once laughed at Jordan called him back. He stood, extended his hand, and said, Mr. Jordan, I misjudged you. You're not just a champion on the court, you're one in here too. Jordan shook his hand and smiled. Winning is about knowing the game, Your Honor. Whatever game you're in. From slam dunks to legal slams, Michael Jordan proved that greatness isn't just about talent, it's about heart, preparation, and refusing to be underestimated. Did this story surprise you? Then hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible true stories, and tell us, what would you do if a company tried to use your name without asking? Thanks for watching, and remember, never count out the underdog. Even when he's a legend.